Okie dokie. Oh, golly. I opened up the File Explorer so that I could actually open up my tracker, and I forgot to actually open up the tracker. Can you believe? How silly. As much as I don't want to, I need to start making a list of things I have to change. Changing stuff at this stage is especially annoying because I've already started on the second outfit, and because of the discrepancy, it means I'm gonna have to make all the changes twice, which does suck. But like I said, I just have to be better, you know? That is the only route to improvement. And I do also need to remember to change face tracker to turn off auto look at camera. It's now. Whoops. About. Whoops. Aha. That's good enough. Alright. Now, I don't think I've forgotten anything. It would suck if I did. We have proper music here, which is correct. Golly. Maybe I never... never mind. Well, anyway. We get to open up our world, or our fortress we started yesterday. It's going pretty well, I would say. I didn't play any more today. I figured it might be a little bit interesting. I've thought this so many times. I just would really, really love to have a fortress from beginning to end that I can then tell story about, you know? Because it would just be nice to me to be able to do that kind of storytelling like I see on YouTube and stuff. Hopefully... Hopefully it is, blah. Hopefully my mouth tracker works alright. I always worry that it doesn't see my face properly. You know? But, I mean, it seems to, it's just not sensitive enough, is what it seems like to me. I'm gonna have to, I honestly think I might have to do the unthinkable and swap out the 2D mouth for a 3D one, because the tracker's set up for that, you know? I can't do what this like, I'm trying to do the wrong thing, basically. And it's just tricky. Oh, it's so tricky. If we zoom out, we'll see what the plan was here. I still think this is a pretty good plan. I think it looks cool. Yeah. So we'll let that continue. Up top, we were planning some things here. You're silly, Grace. You're also wrong. Yeah. Golly, yeah. I just care about this model too much. I can't allow myself to look at it too often. Cast right, cool. We're gonna watch this guy. Because this is the one that's going to be doing a lot of the work. So this area here is where I'm going to be putting a little bit of farm area, because we need to be able to do that. We can actually also double check up here, which is where our fishery is going to be. So once we have once we get some more of the, it looks like granite out from over here. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Whoops. I will do that. Let's see. Okie dokie. Yeah, certainly. I just have way too many worries about the model. Did I not click the button proper? Oh, I must have done. Yeah, there we go. Alright, just 50. Let me make sure I stretch. Because I'm feeling all sorts of... Well... Something popped. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay. There we go. Well, alright. Whoops. Okay. Golly. Golly. No, 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 Grace. All wrong. You got it all wrong. Let's see. So, ideally, we're gonna have a slope here going up, which means that we will have this like that. And we want to use granite for it. I guess we have to use granite blocks, huh? Otherwise it won't look as good. Alright. Going to put 2 stills in. Can use both chert for that. Golly. It looks like, yeah, okay. That's almost done. Where'd you go? Did you go down here? No, okay. Probably just taking a break then. What are you up to? You're eating something, huh? Cool, cool, cool. Okie dokie. Raw fish. Okay, so that's all done now. So we can go workshops, farming, farm plot. Like this. That'll be done eventually. Okay, those are priority 3, which is fine. Do you have anyone else? Yeah, we need to assign somebody else to be able to do some mining. Don't think that the metal crafter will have much to do for a while. Alright, yeah, I'm just very excited about all the things we have planned here. And hopefully, it'll all go well. We need a workshop farming still. We're going to use turret for this one as well. We want to brew drinks from plants on repeat. Then if I if I go back into Krita and refer to the chart I made, I can see where I was planning on making the things, the storage room, right? Alright. So the pillars, it looks like, yeah, at level 15. 14, 15 then? Okay. Hematite is good. That's a good sign. Hematite and shirt. Awesome. So let's, let's go, 11 out, I think. Then, these 11 here. I guess 12, because we want it to be like a good circle. Golly! Because that would make 6 there and 6 there. So these ones. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. There we go. Hang on, I gotta figure out the circle shape real quick. That almost looks like a correct position. Oh, I guess that's in the middle, so we could go... No, we couldn't do that. Oh wait, there's 2 there. That explains that. Weirdness. So we could just do this, but this is too bit much diamondy for my taste. I think that, yeah, okay. Two on either way. There we go. So, let's have it go. Yeah, this is plenty to start with. This is just gonna be storage. Here and here, I suppose. So we'll put this one on level 5 priority. Okay. that. Cool. And then we want them to be planting plum helmets all year round. For the time being. That ought to work out. And then here is where we want some other temporary buildings. So we're gonna have workshop. We want carpenter. It looks like we're gonna have plenty of granite in the future. But for now we will use, I suppose, sure, macadamia wood. It doesn't matter a ton. So we have our carpenter, we also need a stoneworker. Then, probably a craft dwarf. Thank you, Grace. I'm doing my best out here. I don't think I'm cute, but I am smiling at you. Where am I? What's the last thing I think I need right now? I will leave that one empty for when the need arises, I suppose. I suppose... what am I... What, okay, it seems like they're out of plum pellet spawn already for the time being. Potentially. Oh, they're doing some more mining. Is that at the lower part here? No, where are they mining then? Oh, that's a little bit what I was worried of, yeah. So where did they start digging? It wasn't here? 46. Oh, whoa. One of those? That's a bit surprising. There could be beasties in there. But, if we look at our diagram, we can see that, level 46 is the lowest we've got planned. Which means we're pretty much okay. So that's lucky. Got lucky there. It'll probably dip into some of the open space up here somewhat. But it'll be fine. It'll all be above the parts that we need it to be above. So that is awesome. Also, we are not able to continue digging downwards there. Oh well. Does mean that we're pretty much safe from creatures coming up. Which is good, I would argue. So, that's good. We will prepare some of that more in the future. For the time being, we've got our stoneworkers workshop, and I'd like to make rock blocks out of granite. And we will do that on repeat. Good that it specifies that it does produce 4 for every boulder it uses. So we're going to use this granite to make the roof of this fishery hut here. That is my plan, yes. And then we can also make a rock door out of, I guess we'd want it to be different. I'd like microclean actually, yeah. Because blue. Very nice. Oh, and now the fungus will be growing up here, I suppose. That is all good. Now we can also add breeding plants here on Peteroo. Yeah, if we start running out of barrels, I'll make more barrels. I'm not worried about that right now. Yeah, alright. So now we have some microclean, or some granite blocks. So we're going to do... Let's see, so it would be 1 row of ramps. It would go up to here, and I guess we just have it flat after that. Right, so we can start out by putting some more flooring here. Technically this flooring wouldn't be visible, but I'm still gonna use the... Oh, we need 5 at least. Okay. We will wait on that then. Oh, interesting. It puts the repeat below other tasks. That's cool. Or at least I hope that's what they did. We're gonna get some good chert from this, it looks like. That's nice. Chert is a good thing. Let's see. None of that's a concern right now. Here is fine as well. This is the tavern. I'm reminding myself of some things. We have our tavern. I might need to choose a different pattern for the paths down to the lower other section. Lignite, huh? Alright, what's up here? Lignite is fuel. It can be turned into coal. So it's a good thing. Good for furnaces, eventually. Let's check on... We have our door now. So I'll go ahead and put that on. And it's a door, yeah. There we go. Now it's like an enclosed space, which is good. That is something we wanted. A swords dwarf is visiting. That's unexpected. Where are they? Golly, we need a dump of some kind. Alright, I will... Let's see if we can plan a place to put a dump. Oh, actually, this is perfect. Right? So... Yeah, that can just be a dump. Wonderful. Alright. So that'll be that. I hope the Swords Dwarf is going to be happy, but you never know. We might have some more granite blocks by now. Yeah, we've got a good couple, so we can get started for realsies now. So we'll put in floors first. We want granite blocks all. Okay, I'm actually gonna remove this slope from being there at 3 priority actually. So it gets done. Then what I want is to make a different ramp here, and that one can be macadamia wood or whatever, it doesn't matter. And I do kind of want this to be a top priority. What I might do at some point is make dirt pathing to go from this door down around. You know? However, so now we'll have their granite block flooring in. Very good. Gonna see if we can put 5 more. How many? We have more granite blocks available. So then once we have all of these, we'll put some ramps on them. Oh, you want to eradicate monsters? That's a great news. We'd love to have you eradicate monsters. Spear Dwarf, cool. Wonder if they have the same plan. I do miss this one, Balance Crypt. It looks like it's making do fine now that we're gone. They were very not good when I left. Yeah. So they're actually doing pretty good comparatively. Guess they do get a lot of traffic through there. Because it is the only way through the northern part of the continent and the southern. I would... Maybe in the future I make a fortress here to try and bridge this gap, depending on how big it is. Because it'd be cool to go onto this island. Same there. It'd be nice to make more ways to get from the northern part of the continent to the southern. It doesn't seem very feasible. Yeah, and there's absolutely no way at all to get from this continent down to the lower one. I wonder if it's at all possible to try, though. You know? It's like, make the biggest fortress you can on very edge, and then just, like, keep on making, I don't know, little outposts that go make bridges exclusively. All the way to the very edge. I think you do have to have at least some regular, stegular land, so I don't think it'd work, but it'd be nice if it were possible in some capacity. Yeah. We've probably got enough granite blocks. Right, probably. We can go constructions, ramp, granite block. Yep. I'd like this one to be done first, though. Oh, yeah, the Spear Dwarf as well. Reside in Taughtin Villas. That's our place. Cool. I didn't notice that before that it was called Todd Anvils. Good. There we go. Now we can also put a ramp there. And then, I don't know how many extra blocks we have. It looks like just one for right now. Okay, maybe a couple more. So, let's see. Huh? Are they canceling? Oh no, the upward slope is there, you just can't use it because it's not attached to anything. Good. That's wonderful news, because that's what I wanted it to do. Cool. So, we're going to make a wall. Here I'm going to put walls on all 4 of these, then make these ones the top priority. Nothing to catch in the southeast, that's too bad. Maybe eventually. There is a river, so we're probably going to use that for, like, water power. Unless it's too much effort. Okay, don't put... Okay, good. They got it. They got it. Managed. Dwarves, they're not so good at not doing the wrong thing. But hey, look, we've done it. So now there's slopes here. And technically we can just leave this middle part empty. Or rather, I would say that, but we actually do need it filled in for the roof to be complete on top. So it will just be like a solid stone roof. That's fine, that's normal. Ah, darn, we're missing. We gotta wait a bit for that to continue. You're still working up here? Fair enough. Got plenty of chert. Yeah, we can put a stockpile up here. And we can just put we can just put everything here for now. Because then I can start just tell them to deconstruct the wagon. Actually put stuff away for a change. Then in the future I will make a dedicated food stockpile and everything. Like dedicated stockpiles for everything. You know, it'll be fine. Then we should have more by now, right? Yeah, good. Then we have 3 more. we will wait on that. And this one's the middle one. So what I think I'll do is I'll be a little fun. And I will put a granite block there early so I can then engrave it. So that the fishery can have a fun little engraving above it. Ain't that nice? Or maybe even, here's an idea. Here's a wonderful idea. You make a rock statue. You can. Perfect. I want to specify the stone as granite. Then I want the image to be related to site maybe. No fish. Fish. Sure. Specify a new image, I suppose. Creature. Fish. I guess there are a lot of different fish, huh? Alright. Then, is there a cat? Okay. No. Okay. I guess there are lungfish around here. Doesn't have to be anything specific. There. Then we'll have a statue of a fish, and it can go right up here, and it'll be perfect. You know, a little fishery with a fish on it. Wonderful. Everyone loves it. It's the best. Okay, we've got these ramps in now. So let's see, how many of these blocks we got right now? Looks like a good amount. We can start putting them in. Right? Right. We need 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. Which means we will need several more. Where are we getting granite from right now? Down here? Yeah, okay. Human Bowman's visiting. Looks like down here is level 4. So, they'll get to that sooner than later. Why is everything fighting? What the heck? I don't know why they've decided to do this, but I might as well start training these dogs. We will train one of them for hunting, and both of the other two for war. It simply makes sense to me. Yep. I'm gonna ignore that. Just pretend it's not. Okie dokie. What a very silly way of going around. You do have... And it would be 16 through 35, right? Right. Okay. So yeah, everything should be going smoothly. Technically speaking, what I could do is I guess I would put these here. Darn. Still not enough. Does take some time, I suppose. Maybe I do put a second stoneworker's workshop. Then, yeah. Whoops. Make it out of sandstone, why don't we? Then we can see if they've done that statue. Furniture statue. The lungfish, yeah. Wonderful. Some might even say perfect. Yes. So then it'll be flat across the top here, which means that I will be putting in a ramp here, I suppose. And then this one can just be like more macadamia wood. And then we're going to do the 3 here, then the 4 here, so we'll need 7 more. It's actually the exact same amount of rock either way, whether we fill it in or just do the top. And it's actually probably more effort to do the top, because then we have to make the thing and do it all. But this way, it'll be fine the way I planned, you know? It will be fine. Oh, it's paused. Whoopsies. Alright. I don't know. Oh, we're all out of barrels now. Okay. Carpenter's workshop. Make a barrel. You can just do that on repeat for now. It won't matter none. Addition. You want to reside here for eradicating monsters? Go right ahead. No one here will stop ya. Yes, indeed. 6, and we have 6. Okay. Wonderful news. Okay, cool. This place is going to be the first one that gets destroyed in case of an attack, by the way. I'm not so worried about an attack, because the nearest... There's a lot of places that have the Cosmic Fire as a rumored artifact. And, well, quite frankly, I don't know what that is, but it sounds like something I want. So I'm going to have it, eventually. Let's see. Might cut down a few more trees. We have strawberries? We do have strawberries. Wonderful. And at some point I'll make a little farm. I like strawberries. We can, you know, make foods and such. It will be nice. Here we can say, rock blocks, granite. We might be out of granite. That's no good. I don't know why they keep on fighting the water buffalo. I don't know if they're our water buffalo or not. Oh, golly, they're going to be the most silly in a second. Alright, so they are being ridiculous. So we're going to tell them, do not block yourselves off from going across over there. Alright, put in these 2 corner ones first. So we're out of granite, which is not my favorite. So this is done. It looks like they do want a place to sleep sooner than later. Which I guess would be more on this, huh? Let me promote the priority of some of these parts. Doesn't really need to be a ton. We kind of just need to start mining so we can use more granite. You know? Oh, we do need to get up on top, actually. Very briefly, so we can put a actual block above the lungfish. Because it needs to be a flooring above it there. You know? So we'll have to remember to do that. Looks like we've got a couple more. So that's okay. We will put a ramp just there. Temporarily. And then we will put a granite block here. And then once that's in, we'll be able to tell them to put a floor tile above the lungfish statue. Which will be perfect, because then it'll be all fancy and all nice. Oh well, we're all out of blocks for it, unfortunately. Okie dokie. Got migrants, which is great. More hands on deck. Wonderful news. I don't have any sort of pasture set. I should. We will just have that be right here. Yep. Dogs can stay out. These grazers will not. And then the gosling. I guess we just have a gosling there. You know how it is. Alright, let's see. If I want to put in walls. If I want to check how many. We've got 5. 2 more. Okay. Then 1 more. We just need 2 more of these granite blocks. And then we're done. It's a fun little house. I'm noticing how I did not in fact finish putting that there. That's fine. Still haven't done more digging. I might need to assign more laborers for digging. We're up to 12 people who live here. How wonderful. Miller can definitely be assigned to allow digging. There we go. So let's suspend that one actually. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So again, we're probably going to want you don't actually need a office for your manager when you have less than 20 dwarves, which is good. Then we can set you as the broker as well. Or actually, this miner might be better. Militia commander, nobody has any relevant skills, that's fine. Probably the fisher dwarf, why not? Just because we probably want to start getting a military up and running eventually. We don't need that ramp there anymore. So that'll be that. Weather's cleared, that's good. If I tell you to start digging right now, what will you do? There you go. Just need a bit of a start. Darling, hi there, Sharky, you're cute. Alright, so now we'll have some more granite. Awesome. We only need like one more set of blocks, so that will be shrimple. Granite, yes. Cool. So now we can tell them to brew drinks from plants on repeat. Because now they'll have barrels, which is a good thing. So it should all work out now. And then we can use granite blocks here. Have them move that ramp. Then once they get those last couple blocks, we'll finish. Cool! And then we'll have a little hut with our fishery in it. Oh, how wonderful. I lost my train of thought entirely. Whoopsies. Eventually we might make this path nicer, you know, for our section of it, since we're here anyway. We will have to get rid of all of these mussel shells and such that we're just leaving out there. Like, what the heck? Be considerate. Okay, we have the blocks in. Come on, y'all, it's already at high priority. That's mean to me. Are you in the middle of this one? No. Fast ride is cool, though. What's it do? Pin, huh? Cool. Oh, you can use it for glazing things. That's awesome. I wonder what color tin turns when it's hot. Good question. Tetrahedrite is silver and copper. That's good to know as well. Oh! I didn't expect it to make an open space there. Alright. I probably did not need all of them. Oh, it's... So we're gonna put a wall here, and a wall there. We'll make that one the top priority, though. But yeah, look at this. It's a quaint little hut. Hello. I didn't actually plan a place for temples. Wouldn't you? What do you know? No, not cute, you silly Grace. Oh, golly, yeah. Guess it would be time. Alright, I'll work on it. As soon as they finish this. Golly, so many mussel shells. Do it. But yeah, I will get to those spots very soon. I'm just waiting for them to do this. Nobody seems to want to. Can't imagine why. Soon somebody will. I'm certain of it. Construct building is soon. Fourth grade school. Somebody's all out of fish to catch. Lungfish. Small fish which can walk on land and breathe air. Burrows in the mud when things get dry. Interesting. Mary says, meow. That's adorable of Mary to do. It's golly, it sure does just none. Pause on the barrels for a bit, probably. The more important thing is getting this done so that I can do my squats, so that I can take my break in a bit, so that I can continue doing more things. It's shrimple. Big stretching of my neck. Autumn. How is nobody doing this? We're not that busy. There's 12 of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people are busy. So it seems there's like 3 people who have no job. You're sleeping. Hammerman's visiting. Cool. Put the thing there. Grrr. Like, the block has been assigned to it, right? It's just that a person has not been. That's mean to me. I paused all your things, so that is the only thing you're allowed to do. Still nothing. Okay, at that point then, would be an issue of ability. Maybe they can't do it because of the way that's set up. So what if I were to go like this, and put a new ramp here, and a floor there. Yeah. Guess it can just be anything because it's not sticking around. Okay. So if y'all would kindly do what I've told you to. Okay. Looks like I don't get my wish. We'll just go do it, right? Meow. I'm looking at the earrings. They do a lot of clipping, huh? Eh. Okay. Boink. Boink. Wow. Okay, 25 spots, and then I do a little break. Refill my water and such. Whoa. Don't fall over, chair. Alright. Golly. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm a little bit tired is all. You know? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. Then I'll take my little break. And I'll see you guys in a moment. I'm back. Okie dokie. Now, because I paused it, they haven't done anything. But it's funnier to pretend that they haven't done anything because they hate me. So, that's what we're going with for the time being. It seems that they also do just hate me. Very rude. Because you see, the tasks are on the list, so they'll get to them, I guess. Oh! Yeah, the outpost liaison is here. I did not plan for this. I guess I will put a trading outpost up top for now. It'll just be a temporary one. Or a trade depot, yeah. Maybe a little close, but not too close. Here seems good. I don't know what we use there, but cashew wood looks correct. Yeah, cashew wood, cool. We'll get rid of that one. And then this one used macadamia wood and granite. So, I might as well do the same, right? Macadamia wood. Wall. Macadamia wood. I guess I shouldn't here because... No, I do want to, yeah. Just not as entirely. Macadamia wood. Do we have any? No. Okay. That's fine then. Maybe later. To do that. Hi, did you know? Well, you're actually kind of wrong. Believe it or not. So, there. Golly. Oh, my goodness. Hi there, Catgirl Finkies. Good to have you here. Let's give you your shout out. Grace, what a silly time to use the command. I hope everyone... Look at me adjusting my model's position like I'm straightening up in my chair to look presentable. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Playing Dwarf Fortress. Having a good time. Our outpost liaison has just arrived. So we're building a trading outpost because I hadn't gotten one before. I've got some pretty lofty plans for this fortress. You can see here, I've kind of got this layout. Unfortunately, it was only like a rough sketch, and I haven't actually planned out very much beyond it. So, for example, I didn't have a trading outpost until just now, so I might as well put that on there, right? Is stream cutting out? Oh, golly, it is! Good. Meowdy. Golly. My goodness. Yeah, it just dropped 1,000 frames there, it says, for no reason. That's not my fault, I promise. I don't know everything that y'all missed, but yeah. I have this sketch of the dwarf fort I'm gonna make, and hopefully it'll go well, you know? I'm excited for it, is the main point. What's the one? Oh my goodness, I don't want to think about it. That's not gonna happen. I can't... Hope this stream has been fun. It has been very fun. Dwarves are so silly. They don't do what I tell them to. I told them to build this little thing here like 20 minutes ago. But it's fun. I have so much fun with this game. It's like my favorite. Oh, that's a really great GIF you've got there, emote. That's cool. High quality as well. And you even considered using actual photos for it. That's very awesome looking. Very good job. Like I was saying, you might not have heard, but my outpost liaison has arrived, which means... Oh, yeah, those are some of my emotes. But... Neat. So, Udal Adamabesh is the outpost liaison from the mountain home. We get to discuss the situation. They tell us some things. Oh, what did I forget? Or maybe we have that emote because I'm forgetful. I lose my train of thought a lot and everything like that. So, yeah. It's easy to... I use it because I forgot to... Oh, fair enough. Up on this screen here, I get to request materials and such for the next time they come here. And they'll try and bring it if they can. It'll cost a bit more, but it will still be worthwhile. I might want, for example, meat, and DF Hack allows you to just select all of them. So just bring whatever meat you can, because we might need some extra food. And you can bring, golly, what else? I definitely want more pickaxes, because there's a lot of mining to do, since I have a really big plan. So I need to find the... I believe it would be either under tools or weapons. Let's see. Oh, no, digging implements. Oh, nice. Yeah. Other than those things, those are really all that I'm desperately needing more of. But... let me see. Is there anything I'm like, oh, I might want? Probably weapons I might want. Gotta run, no worries. I'm also quite tired. But yeah, I hope you have a good night. And yeah. Here's where it gives you the details. A lot of the things are at like 200%. It's a bartering economy, so it's not necessarily... It looks like they're gonna need thread and drinks next year, which is great because especially the drinks are easy to make. Yes. We do need y'all to be working on making the trade depot. But yeah. So we'll be able to... Like I was saying, it's not exactly... When I say it costs more, it's more like they're valued more highly. Because as we'll see in a second, it's not exactly... Oh, I do need to move goods here, though. We do have silver arrows. Goodness, that's cool. I don't think we'll sell them, because we do need ammunition for buying stuff, or shooting things. But if we can't find anything else worthwhile, we might just... I did not prepare at all for this one. Oh, it looks like those are food, though. We have some rough gems. Not cute, Grace. These rough gems, they'd be worth quite a bit more if we cut them first, but it does seem like it is going to be all we can do for now. So we'll see how that goes. I would like to... Oh, look, we got some puppies. Aww! Look at this. Hang on. Look at this guy. Look at this Beansy Beansy Puffer. Adorable. Yes. So they're bringing stuff here now. We want to request the broker so that they can do so. Did they leave already? Merchants need a trade depot, which is correct. Wait a second, that was on the 19th of Limestone, or the 9th, and it's the 17th. It doesn't say anything about them leaving, though, so hopefully that'll work. Yeah. So where are the merchants? Hang on. If we watch them, we should see them approach. Yeah, very good. Alright, cool. So once the broker left to get food, but they'll be back in a second. Merchants have arrived and are unloading their goods, correct. So he's finished with his mealio. He's coming right back. Great, awesome. We don't really need... I didn't know aluminum was in this game, to be honest. That hadn't occurred to me. But you'll see, it said 1,000 for these silver arrows before, but now it says 340. Different things are valued differently for different situations and for different people. So I guess silver arrows are not super valuable right now to the people at the mountain home. which is too bad, but it's fine. So what I do is I look around here, see if there's anything I can both afford and that I want. I might want this bronze pickaxe. You'll see that its value is 50. The trader would be losing 50 in that situation, so they're less likely to accept it. If I have them profit by 70 from the interaction by giving them a 120, they're very likely to accept it. So it's basically just about giving them more value than you're getting, generally, because otherwise they're not profiting from the trade. And so you're getting what you need for generally as cheap as you can get, but, you know, you gotta give and take. There's barter. Can't really haggle or anything, so that's too bad, but, you know. See if we can add any meat. Okay, so it looks like they want to be profiting, so 80 to 120. Looks like they want to be profiting by at least 25%, is my guess. Which makes sense in my head. Gotta decide what we need. Put 12 on there and add 6. Not 2 sets of 6, okay. So yeah, generally 25%. I would sure love books, you know? Misconceptions about negativity. That's so sad. What I can do is I can trade these things. And then I can look here. I can inspect the goods a little bit to see what these books are about. If I care enough about them. Fortunately, it is a little harder to see. Is a bug-bat parchment scroll. The rollers are made from orpiment. Written on the item is a manual entitled Against the Flask, authored by Unib Stukon Mebzuth. It concerns the construction and use of the flask. The writing is somewhat self-indulgent, yet it is reasonably serious. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Okay, so that's the description for about the, or against the flask. So let's see if we can find any of the other books. Here we have Misconceptions about Negativity. The Pudding Stone-bound Codex. The written portion consists of a 130-page manual entitled Misconceptions about Negativity, authored by Azum Automticon. It concerns notation for negative quantities. The writing is stunningly self-indulgent. Overall, it was not awful, but not very good either. So interesting. So, yeah, this person's studying negative numbers, it looks like. Fun. Or that person was. We don't know if they're still alive. We'd have to look around in Legends mode to find out. And there's one more book somewhere, or a scroll rather. There was a copy of something in here. Let's see. I don't know where it is. It doesn't matter too much. We're too poor to afford it right now. You do want to be trading a bunch, because if you don't, you will kind of stop attracting migrants. Which is like the worst, because you won't have people to do stuff. So that's for the deal there. Very good that they're getting some of these things. I don't remember what I planned to put in these slots. But we will need to decide at some point. Looks pretty solidly granite, which is nice. Smooth out the floor. Yeah, I don't actually have any idea how I'm going to fill up all this space. We actually have so much space to work with. We can start by, I guess, replacing the stuff we have up here. Not the stills just yet, but put 2 carpenters, 2 stoneworkers, 2 craft dwarf. Really just whatever, you know? We'll let them smooth them out first, though. So that'll be that. We're doing pretty good on everything, so I'm not, like, concerned about stuff just now. If we refer to the plan, this layer that we're working on right now is layer 38, which is, this part here, where we have the workshops, which I was doing, which will lead into the tavern at the middle. Then on the other side, there'd be some bedrooms for citizens. But below here is where we want to start digging our big old training area for the military. So that'll be done eventually. But I would like to start training military sooner than later, is the thing. So I would personally like if I were able to perhaps, so from here we go 1 layer down and it would be workshop storage area, then 3 more layers down, it looks like. So we'll start here, then a layer down to storage, then 1, 2, 3, right? So that should put us down to here. And then this level, it looks like 42 we should be on. Exactly, perfect. This level is where we would have, we don't need this to be at such high priority. We'll put a maybe 6. Basically a big old hallway. Let's find out where. So if this is here, the plan is to have like a viewing deck on either side, really, so that we can see the stuff happening, you know, where people can watch like sparring matches and such. So that would be 2. So if it's 38 units across, then half would be for 19. So these 2 are in the middle. And this is the correct one, okay. Okay, so now I need to make a circle around these 2. Technically it would be better for me if it were like a good circle, but it looks like it will be slightly oblong because it's still the 1 and 2. Maybe I just like decide to make it better, you know? Up here it would be slightly off, but really it doesn't matter. I make the rules. So we can, I never decided exactly how big this platform should be, but I'm sure it will be fine if we, 3, 4. So we're going to want, I don't know, 7, so that's 6, that's 7, okay. I'm sure like a 7x7 is fine to start, right? Or not 7x7, but radius 7 is what I meant. That seems to work. No, it doesn't. It doesn't line up at all. Hang on. It looks like it lines up, but it doesn't line up. Like that is how it's meant to be. Yes. Perfect. Okay, cool. So that's that. And if we refer to this again, it looks as though we should have another, like it should go both sides, basically. And if we refer to, I think it's 35, looks like they end on this row here. Alright. So we can have it go to there. And then this will end up being a pillar. So on the top, we can have, yeah, hang on, is it possible to, I'm curious. If we, okay. I guess there's no way to directly set a, like a fighting ring. You have to just have them train there, but it'll be fine. So, that's good. We don't... Yeah, the merchants will be leaving soon. That's fine, I suppose. I do still want to get there enough of the right kinds of wood. Macadamia wood would be nice, because then I could match the other building. But I will not... Whoops, I don't want to be at low priority. We're still gonna want to cut down some other kinds of tree for other projects. Mellow's nice. Still thinking about macadamia though. Do we have people who can cut down things? We have at least 2, which is good. Is a good thing to start with. Let's see. If only select people are hunters, I might set you to do so. We should be able to do some extra training stuff, perhaps. Oh, I forgot. Wait, no. Should just be any trainer, right? Yeah, okay. So that should be fine. A lot of puppies, but that's fine because that gives us more war dogs in the future, hopefully. Did I ever... We only have 3 woodcutters, but we only have 12 dwarves, so having a quarter of people here with the labor should be fine enough. Or so I would think. Okay, the merchants are leaving. That's no worries at all. You can also assign the other half of this here. Wait, hang on. There we go. And put other stuff in here. That should help somewhat. People cutting things down yet? I set it to like high priority, will you? Doesn't really seem like it just now. they're packing their things up is what all this is going on there. Cool. Migrants! Yippee. Was that one person? What? What was that? It's starting to seem a little bit like that was entirely... Wait, no, there's another. It's got some animals. How lovely. Julio. Boom, ba, bum. I'm out of those, and you should not be. Oh, you can brew drinks from fruit as well, right? I was caught off guard. Because if you don't have fruit, you can't, and I usually don't have fruit, so I didn't expect to be able to. Is why all that happened the way it did. Yeah, so we will want down... here. Then go workshops. We'll get 2 carpenters. It can be made out of granite. And then we'll also get 2 stone workers. Honestly, I don't see why we don't just put more in, since we have the ability to. Might as well like reflect the pattern, right? So we'll put another carpenter there, right? And then we would plan in the future. We're still trying to avoid these 3 here, but that would still permit another diagonal one there, so we will. Like so. And then... yeah, we'll just leave that for now. Galena, cool. Galena is lead and silver. I need to remember these things at some point or another. Bye! This model feels like it's hard to keep the eyes open on, you know? I have to keep my eyes open more to keep those eyes open more. Or, oh well. Doesn't look bad, necessarily. Golly. I'm sure I'm the only one who cares. Let's see. We want 7 macadamia wood. There we go. Now, I suppose just leaving it to have an open front here is what we're gonna have to do. Because we want to keep the theory that it would, oh, we need to get down this one. We need to keep the theory that it would then be accessible to a wagon, loading and unloading and stuff. We will go ahead and construct a ramp for, I guess, just cashew wood. Then, can we directly construct the slope, the ramp? Because, Okay. I wasted quite a bit of granite on the extras then. Okay. Then let's make more granite blocks. And then we'll continue making some of this up here. Didn't quite mean for it to wind up lining up perfectly, but I wasn't paying enough attention. That is okay. It happens. Let me see, because it should be construction, right? So if I make a dirt road... Hang on a second, they still haven't done all this. What the heck? Did all the other ones. Okay. They've even done that one. Okay. So if I tell you to put a cashew log one there, will ya? Seems the answer is yes. Tricky. Anyone gonna do this? I guess not. Okay. Then let's try like this. If we put a wall there first. Were there any announcements I missed? Microclean I saw already. So it should be all good. Okie dokie. Put a wall in. And then a ramp. There we go. Okay, so it was what I thought it was. I just did it wrong to fix it. Awesome. Then, let's check status on granite blocks. Looks like you got quite a few. Ready? Okie dokie. So we're gonna start making these upward slopes to begin with. Granite blocks. So we need 7. We've just made that, so we only have 4 for right now. Right. Okay. Cool. Progress already. On this, we'll put flooring piece, I believe. I think we might need to put the macadamia flooring there, or just a flooring. Might not even matter because it technically would be. We can even do chert. Why not? Because this is just for or I guess this one technically would need to be the granite, huh? Because it's on top of the floor and that might be visible. Yeah? Okay. Dogs keep fighting water buffaloes, and I don't know why. Are these wild water buffalo? Hang on. We have hour 2. Yeah, okay. And there's also elk birds. Okay. Then... what we're gonna want to do is... I mean, ideally we'd just start catching them and training them, right? Domesticating them. to know about that. However, yeah, we need cage traps for that, I think. Animal traps only catch small creatures. Okay, well, it's not worth my time, I think. Honestly, we might as well put the dogs here. We got a bunch of puppies. I did forget about the new arrivals. They also have stuff. Speaking of new arrivals, we should assign some of like these peasants specifically to be able to mine stuff. Then they can work on that. Mika, cool. I'm imagining we have more granite blocks. Yes, we do. We'll work on ramps. Granite blocks. Cool. These puppies are all over the place. It's adorable. Alright, now let's see. Honestly, for this one, I don't want to fill it in all. Technically, I guess on this one I can just put chert or something on the inside to save on granite blocks. Darn. But of course, not, oh, now that that part's filled in. Do that. We can say make block. Can also tell you to keep making granite ones. Making them into blocks not only makes them look nicer, it also makes them more. So it's all good. We should also make the statue we're gonna use, I think. Rock statue. Stone will be granite. Image will be... Let's apply a new image. We want to add a dwarf. Wait, hang on. Plate element dwarf. We want to add two dwarves actually. Two dwarves. Actional relationship. X is... You're cute. You're cute. Why? Yeah, okay. That works for me. Two dwarves striking a triumphant pose on the trading outpost looks perfect in my opinion. Alright, let's see. My darling, you're so cute. Love you so much. Alright. Puppies, I think we can allow to be adopted. At least some of them. My favorite. Golly! Classes start Monday. I'm nervous. I'm no good at school or much of anything, but Golly, I'm gonna do my best. Let's put a granite block floor here. Then, we can put in granite block walls now, I think. Yes. I'm gonna let things run. Oh no, stray war dog been missing. Where would it have gone? One of those wild yak bowls? Yeah, that's so rude. Oh, I should not have it pause. I'll probably eventually put the thing there. Indeed, indeed. People will be constructing buildings. You drink from plant tea, please? Yes. Good, good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, okie already choking. Unfortunately, I can't use any chert filler blocks in the middle, because then it wouldn't look nice on the top. Sucks, but it's how it is. Human Lasher's visiting, that's fun. In terms of constructions, I can put more granite blocks all around. Oh, don't quite have enough granite blocks yet. Fair enough, we'll get there. Have you made that statue? Not yet. Okay, cool. Good to know. It'll be done soon, I'm sure. Yeah, it's like the next thing. Cool. And pause that for now, I think. Oh look, they're making the statue now. Awesome! I love that you are able to choose what they make a statue of. It's like one of my favorite things. See, statue of dwarves. And it's gonna be great. It'll look lovely. Do we have? Yeah, we have some granite blocks now. I was wondering, we have 5 left. Wonderful. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Put the dirt. Petrified wood is cool. Oh, okay. So path on top of this will just make sand. Good to know. That's probably what they did here. Interesting to know. Very shrimple, very cool. I could technically make a design with the space up here. Oops. What would it be though? Now I can't think of anything. We will be putting in more granite blocks. So that's 5, and we have 6, 7, 8 there. I should not do it like that. That way is dumb. Oh, there, yeah. That'll work. Trees are tall. Mm-hmm. Very much so. But yeah, look. The item is a rendition of the helmed head, an image of 2 dwarves. The 2 dwarves are striking triumphant pose. You see? Wonderful. This guy's just sleeping on the roof here. Awesome. Tetrahedrite is cool as well. They're digging through here. The fact that they're doing level 6 priority stuff means they don't have a ton to do. Here. What I'm gonna do, since we have our stoneworker stuff up now, I'm not gonna delete what's here. But I am going to cancel and say make work order rock block, and then we're going to say infinitely, and you can use up to I don't know, 2, and you can use granite. Cool. Oh, hi Immortal. New model? Yeah, we reached 500 followers. And it's I'm pretty proud of it, you know. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff I'd rather, or I'm going to have to change, and I don't want to, but I'm going to. Congrats, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm very nervous about it all, because like I said, I spent a lot of time making this. Quite a bit of it was streamed as well. But I spent a long time. So I'm just quite worried about it all going well and stuff. It's been my profile picture for a while now, but that hardly counts. Here's a reward. What's your reward? Oh, thank you. Unfortunately, streamer.bot broke, so I have to do them manually now. But it's still very nice to me. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah. What's this guy over here for? There's no job. How odd. Yeah. It's very nice that we're at 19 dwarves right now. Because once we reach 20, we need our manager to have an office rather than them just being able to do stuff. Because once you have 20, that's basically too many for it to be just shouting at people. You need to actually write stuff down. Quartz. Awesome. So this is going to be where the military trains. So that'll be good. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get, so we have 3, and then we're going to get, so 7, and then plus 4 would make 11 more. So we can start putting in 11. 4, 8, 11. Yeah, I was right. Cool. These, it's a little hard to tell the difference, but there's water buffalo cows and bulls that are wild, that are nearby. And they just get in my way and are mean, so. Oh wait, hang on. I should suspend the ones that are in front of the other ones to ensure that it doesn't block them from being built, because that will happen because they are not smart. Or then it's not that they're not smart, it's that they have a last in, first out sort of mentality. So if you put a task for them, they'll do the most recent one before the older ones, a lot of times. At least I think that's how it goes. I forget. I might be the other way. I've forgotten. Oh well. But yeah, this one's almost done. So that's cool. Micro clean is also cool. Oh no, I forgot. Hang on. Oh wait, they can get up right now because of this slope. Wonderful. So what we want is to use a granite block floor here, which we don't have yet. Okay, fair enough. Okay, now we do. Put granite block here. That's what we need. It's fun because I've made little whatchamacallit, statues for what the buildings are. So I put a little symbol of it up there. It's fun. Resume this. Did one there. Maybe two here. Very fun. We're also going to add a wooden barrel task, and it will be to make 15 if you have less than 10 empty barrels available. Yeah. There we go. And you can use up to 2 shots for that. No, you can use you can use any of them. That'll be fine because you're only making 15 at a time. So that'll be all good. Yes. Okay. Almost there. And then we'll have our nice little buildings. This one I will replace with... What's not wall? I want the floor here to be replaced with granite block. And actually there is no point in doing that because I'm going to put a wall there. Ooh, Cinnabar. Cinnabar is cool. I like Cinnabar. It's a red. Got some smoky quartz as well. In my workshop area, we should put in some... I think these next 4 should be jewelers all. Because that will be helpful to me. Not granite blocks though, just regular granite. Because it won't make a difference. And then we have a carpenter there, we're gonna put another one in. Carpenter here. Then a stoneworker there. Yes. Oh no, I've forgotten to smooth them. We are going to cancel those. Because if you look closely, or not always, but sometimes, the edge of a block will bleed onto the other block somewhat. So, yeah, here's an example. Whoops, a bit too much. Where'd I go? Eh? Oh, I see, I scrolled. Yeah, so things like this happen, right? And if your floors aren't smoothed out, then it can look bad because they'll remember that there's a unsmooth floor beneath it and it'll creep over the other direction. It's mean to me. Oh, I didn't need to be that on level 1. Whoops. I'll let that happen. Because might as well. You know? Rock crystal is also very cool. See, now the water buffaloes are fighting again. Can't believe it. How ridiculous. So, somebody got stranded by doing weird things. Now I have to remove this, whoops, wall here, or else they cannot get home. I don't know how they trapped themselves there, but they did. Here, we might as well take another break since we have a moment, and I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Looks like silly Grace has redeemed some squats. I will do those. Yes, indeed, I will do those. Then after that, a little hard to say how much longer stream will be. Unfortunately, I'm getting tired. You know what I mean? So it probably won't be as long as I'd like it to be. Got it? Yeah, that'll do. Let's stretch. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Alright. There we go. Yeah. I'm tired. I think I will, in fact, just end stream here. Very fun. I like Dwarf Fortress a lot. But golly, as much as I'd love to do hours and hours and hours, it's late. I'm tired. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.